Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of My Team Career Mode on F1 2021. Round 12 here at Singapore, and it's wet. It's a wet race at Singapore, a track that we won at last season. That day we won it in a dry. This time it's in the wet conditions, so that's going to be fascinating to see how we get on. Especially because we've done something that we've never done before.
And I'm joined once again by Anthony
We've done something amazing. You can see on the left hand side we are on to do. Who's that? I don't know what that was.
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive.
We're on pole.
Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a
We're
lot
on
of fun
pole
doing what they
position.
do. And that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
An incredible effort. It was a wet circuit. That's got us pole position.
It's time to take a look at our
We set the car up for a wet race because we knew that was going to be the plan. We got through it. First ever pole position. Let's look at the gap as well. 6 tenths, best part of 7 tenths. Really happy. But it could have been higher. We could have been further clear. We had a couple of mistakes on the run, so certainly got an option to extend our gap. And this is to make a point as well, because the session was so awkward, it left the Mercedes right the way down in 12th and 14th. Schumi is down in 15th as well. He got caught out. To make a note, Q1 was completely dry, and then Q2 started dry and then very quickly went wet. We got out very early, and we got the chance to just jump onto the softs. We got through, and then we got pole because of the complete wet. So
okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
So very, very happy. It's saying I don't need that much fuel, crikey. We're in the wet as well, so we're not going to need that much fuel to begin with. But I think we've got. I think we're going to have a dry end to this race. I think the first two. It says in there the first third of the race is going to be wet, and then it go dry. I think we might have some dry running at the end. It'll just depend where we are on circuit. But let's get a move on. Let's do the formation lap.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
See how we get on in this one. It's going to be difficult. Ooh, do you know what? I actually was reading your comment then, Max. I'm not going to have damage, am I, from that? No, that's fine.
ETA on this rain clearing up
but I'm doing well, Max. Hope you're doing alright, buddy. Good to see you, Max. Back to it. But shock horror, we're on pole position. First time ever, thanks to the wet. Little nervy. Won't lie, but it's going to be a good race. The Mercedes completely out of position. There's a Ferrari in second, which shouldn't be there. It should be a Ferrari in third place, but Sainz got a grid penalty, so shouldn't take too much out of these tyres. Actually, I've just realised, because we're on the we don't want to burn them out, so nice and steady on the rear tyres. Just upshift out the corner just so we can look after them. It's more the brakes we want to get into the window. Grip seems fine, to be honest. Grip seems good. Don't think traction's going to be an issue in the wet for us. Rain easing up in 10 minutes though, so I think we'll see some dry running right at the end. Be surprised if we didn't. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but the grid's reforming. Optimum strategy says this is going to be 27 minutes. I think we'll be slower than that, but let's see how we get on. I'm going to skip the formation lap. I don't want to wait any longer. Oh, a bit nervous. Never get good starts in the wet, but it's a short run. Fingers crossed. Oh, Leclerc has absolutely jumped us at the start. We've gone sailing off. And then got our position back by pure cheating. Oh well, Stewards haven't said anything. Shut up, Jeff.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Really? There's interference on me telling you to shut up. He wants a bit deep into turn 4. Charlie Boy's up the inside. Just going to cut him off. Engineer quiet.
There's static over the radio.
Oh,
Say
I
again.
swear he's winding me up on purpose now. Shut up, Jeff.
Copy that.
There we go. So it's just a case of finding a rhythm, getting on with it. Yeah, that last sector of mine was a bit of a pig's meal then. Two purple sectors max, but no third, because Charlie Leclerc decided to get his act together then. There's my first flashback. I know. And all that was just me being in the wrong gear. Oh, and all that was me being not paying attention again. Second time. I've had to use flashback now. Already. No, this is gonna... Just gotta recompose, get myself sorted again. Oh, got that corner wrong again. It's just inviting Leclerc onto the back of me at the minute. It's been like a bad smell, it won't quite go away. That was awful. I've got to be careful now, I can't extend track limits. Can't cut any more corners because I got the harshest warning for this before, but just got to deal with it. Really concentrating here at the minute. Oh, deep. That's clumsy. That was very clumsy. And to answer your question, Max, it's been quite a long time coming, I've got to say, for Bottas to move to Alfa Romeo. I think it would be a good move for him, to be honest with you. I think, in all honesty, a new challenge would be quite beneficial. I think with the new regulations for next year, it'll benefit him. So I think it's a shrewd move by Alfa Romeo's part to get him. I think he's a good driver. Sure, he's not Lewis Hamilton, but he's still a good driver, and I think people forget that. Oh, well, that's just paid all to my bloody hard work. So yeah, I think it's a good move. I think what it does is pave the way open for Big George.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
I'm not trying to talk to you, Jeff.
The rain is passing. Expect it to ease up in the next few minutes. We should see a dry line start to form fairly rapidly, so make sure to cool your tyres down the straights. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now.
That's what I didn't want. A strategy variation, because we'd pulled out a 6-second lead on Perez, who isn't keeping up with ourselves, Leclerc and Ricciardo. So that's really frustrating. So I've got to stay behind the safety car and not do anything stupid. But yeah, Max, I think Alpha have done a good signing with him. I think he's a good driver. I think he'll do well there. It's just a question now in terms of who's going to get the Williams seat, because unless, you know, Mercedes pulled the biggest curveball of all time, which is 99% unlikely, it's going to be Russell in that seat, which is very well deserved. So who's going to be in the Williams? We know, I'm fairly certain Latifi's going to be in the car. I don't think Nick de Vries is going to be in the car next season for Williams. I know he's been linked. I think it's going to come down to either Albon or here's a bit of a story if it breaks. Either Albon or Nico Hulkenberg. I don't believe that Nick de Vries is going to get it, because he's just signed a contract, a broadcasting deal as Nick de Vries. So unless that's smoke and mirrors, he's not going in the Williams. So it's got to be either Albon or Hulkenberg or someone we've not considered from Formula 2, but it seems very unlikely. I don't think a former driver is going to come back like Grosjean or anything like that either, so yeah, be fascinating. Speaking of Alfa Romeo, I think recent Grand Prix at the weekend at Zandvoort, I thought Kubica did a fabulous job standing in for Raikkonen. I thought he was absolutely immense. He really did put in a good effort, considering he only had one practice session to get used to the car. And he was unlucky not to get through to Q2, and his race pace relative to Giovinazzi was very strong. So I think it'd be, I'm hoping that Kubica gets the chance to put on a performance at Monza. I hope he can, I wouldn't say beat Giovinazzi, because I mean that would be incredible if he did, but yeah, be interesting. I've just noticed something on the back of this safety car. When it's flashing red, it's just a red block. It's just a red block that covers the back of it. If you sort of go close enough, you'll see it's just a red block that comes up. How cheap's that? It's just a red block, like someone's filled it in on Microsoft Paint. That's quite funny. I've only just noticed that. I've never been close enough to the safety car in this game, unless I've caused it, obviously. How are you, Max? I didn't know you were Polish. Oh, good to hear. I thought you did a great job. I really did think you did a good job. And a few motorsport articles, F1 reporters like Autosport and that picked up on it and said he did a great job. I hope he can do something at Monza. I think if he were to beat Giovinazzi, I think it would put a lot of doubters about Kubica's return to F1 when he was in the Williams 2 years ago. I think it put a lot of doubters, shut up a lot of doubters about him if he could do that. If he can beat Giovinazzi, it would really show that he's still got the ability. But I've got safety car train behind me now. I am the safety car. I've got 2 laps of bloody fuel, which is so frustrating, I won't lie. I should have underfueled the car. It's not quite wet enough.
No rain expected. No rain
dries
expected
just
for
yet.
the time being. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
But we're underway. Absolutely bottled it through the final corner, but Leclerc's exit wasn't much better. There we go, back under racing conditions at Singapore. Track's already drier. Track already is drier than what it was before. We're absolutely flying.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Now I suspect this will be Jeff telling me to come in for a new set of tyres, and I agree. I think it's dry enough.
Copy.
Part of me was going to pit just as the safety car came in. But it was only a small part of me. Wasn't brave enough to make that decision. Oh no. Oh no, that's just wiped out all my advantage. That was so stupid. Like, I got that corner wrong, okay, fair enough, but... Okay, in the pits for the medium tyres, a couple of cars have stayed out. They can't double stack. I think that's because of Singapore's pit lane.
Nick is coming in for his stop.
What? There's a safety car? What? What's that about? There's a safety car. What? What? There's a safety car. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna absolutely bottle us. No. Oh, I'm gonna get cheated out of a potential race win here. Oh, you absolute fool. Let's just slow right down now and get this stupid... I can't believe it. We have led this Grand Prix with... Oh my god, this safety delta is so annoying. Okay, we'll get back up to 5th, I reckon. But I think that'll have done us. I think that'll do us out of being in. What's caused the safety car? No one's retired. Even had to retire before, but I'm in shock. What is that? What is that safety car delta doing? I've had to stop and start more times in a bloody electric car. Come on. Come on. I kind of feel quite glad about the fact that I didn't pit earlier. When I was saying I was thinking about it. Sod that. I'm getting out in front. I nearly stopped dead then. Right, so after all that, we could have actually just pitted onto the soft tyre. We've somehow kept the lead. I don't know how we've managed it. Verstappen has jumped Perez. Sainz is up to 5th. One of the Mercedes is in the top 10. I'm not sure which one. We're back in the lead. I thought we'd lost the lead, I was convinced. Whew. Okay. All is good in Jack's world. Where is everybody else? Let's just have a look. So, Bottas is up from 14th, and Hamilton's 10th. Schumacher's up 1 spot. Lundgaard's up 5. Gasly, ooh, that's not gone well for Gasly. But he'll have a safety car to put himself on the back of the queue. Ooh. Maybe that's what caused the second safety car, Gasly, because he's had 2 stops. If I'd have known, I'd have bolted on a set of softs and probably run it to the end. And the tyres would have lasted, but it's too late now. As we get another bloody safety car. How much fuel we got? Oh, that's the most I've had in this game. 3 laps. The other thing I've noticed about the safety car is there's only the Mercedes safety car in the game. Is the Aston Martin not in it? I thought it was. Right, safety car in again. We're on the medium tyres on a wet setup. In the dry now. Oh, that was clumsy. That was a very unnecessary bit of stupidity from yours truly. So now I've only got 1 flashback left. What a restart. That'll do, mate. Leclerc's going to get close, but he's not going to be close enough. Terrible corner cut. I've got to remember not to cut corners. Crap. So now it becomes a case of can we hold on? Because we're on a wet setup. Oh, new fastest lap, nice. I won't keep it, but yeah, I love to give that. Moving over to oh, I got away with that. Not sure how I got away with that. Thought the game would have had a go at me for that. Okay. Oh no. I would have had fastest lap then, for crying out loud, if I hadn't have bottled it. I've got a small amount of damage from that. Oh no. Just go away, Charlie. You've won races in your career. Leave me alone. Well, to be honest with you, despite knocking the wing, I think it's not manageable now after doing that. Okay. So that is it in terms of our flashbacks, and I've got 2 laps to go. I've got a slightly damaged front wing. Oh god, god, god. The AI gets so unbelievably close coming out of the Anderson Bridge, it's actually incredible. Max, I have seen your question, by the way. I will answer you, because I've seen part of it but not all of it. So I will answer it, but at the end. Ooh, that wasn't good. The clerk's right on me. Here he comes. Cut his nose off. He's going to try it again, and he's hit me. Please have damage. Won't make any bones about it. I want him to have damage just to leave me alone and let me just scamper on up the road. It doesn't look like he's got damage, that's annoying. Just hit me again. In all honesty, I'm really starting to get sick of this AI, of how aggressive it can be. Look, it's got damage. Leclerc's got damage. Run away. Why would you pit? It's the final lap. That's moronic. Final lap. I just need to stroke this home. Not do anything stupid. Famous last words from me, considering it's my channel. Of course I'm going to make a mistake somewhere. It just depends where and how big it'll be. I've escaped from the last DRS zone. Not even pushing, because Ricciardo's took a second and a half out of me. I just want to bring this home. One corner. Get in! Yes! Hit the wall across the finish line. Yes! Sod off, it was me. What are you talking about? I dominated that race.
Conditions here in Singapore to pull off a spectacular victory.
There's Ollie, he's happy. He's getting a bonus. We won though! Come on!
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today.
No, it didn't. The safety car didn't change anything. I was leading the race. I was comfortably in the fastest three cars on the intermediates. We blasted away from Perez. And then on the dries, apart from Leclerc's challenge, we didn't have to deal with anything. We were fine.
The faces on our top three
Look at
look
that,
so
though.
incredibly happy
It's a win.
as they make their way up to the podium.
There's
A much-deserved victory.
there's Paul
and a
going
brilliant
up for the
performance from them
Constructors'
all.
Trophy. Funnily enough, Max, it's the second win. First win this season. Last season we won around here, and this is our second. So 2 years in a row we've won it. We've won at Singapore. I'm really chuffed. I'm so happy with that. It just finally puts an end to a crap run of form we've had. Shuts everybody up in the paddock. That's a race win for the boys and girls back in base. Brilliant.
Let's see what
Look at
effect
that.
this result has had on the driver's
We nearly had
standings.
fastest lap. I'm
Despite the
gutted
best
I missed
efforts
that
of our
on that.
championship
Annoyed
leader,
I hit the
that
wall.
lead has taken a bit of a knock today.
There's
Let's
Mick
focus
down
on
in
the
12th.
driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Christian Lundgaard gets my vote today.
It's time to check out the
Oh, right.
constructors' standings.
Anthony
No change
Davidson
in the
had
top
nothing
spot,
to say about
but with
Christian
today's
Lundgaard
points,
other than
their
he
hold
gets
on the
my
lead
vote.
is getting weaker. Meanwhile, good work
well,
from
to be
Aston
fair to
Martin
Christian,
this
he
weekend,
actually did
who pushed themselves further up
a
the
very
order.
competitive lap time
After an
compared to
event like
Lando,
that,
so
who knows what the sport has in store for
but
us
yeah,
next
that's
time.
a race
Be sure
win.
to
Let's look
join
at
us
these
again
standings.
as we continue to bring you the latest excitement
Ooh.
in Formula One.
Up to 9th for our constructors. Up to 6th. Get in. That is a result. That is a result. Get in. Right, Max, what did you say before? You said, why did you start streaming on Twitch, by the way? Just thought about that, and how long have you been doing it? So, I've had a Twitch channel
Fans really seem to enjoy
for 8
that.
years. I haven't been streaming for 8 years. I only started streaming last year.
How are you feeling after that win?
So I only started streaming last year to do commentary work for Next Gen. Next Gen Racing, they do events on Gran Turismo Sport, and I commentate on those for the Renault Megans, and that's really where it started. And then I just thought I might as well just stream everything I do. So the league races, I stream those. We've got our last rounds tomorrow on F1 2020, and then I can uninstall the game because it's taking up a lot of the space on my hard drive. And this career mode, this is why I started streaming more frequently, because F121 came out and I thought, why not stream career mode and watch me crash out? I enjoy that, so you know, I'm not gonna deliberately crash out. It just happens to be quite a lot. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, dude. On that one, I had a channel for 8 years, didn't really use it apart from watching stuff, and then started streaming about 18 months ago, I think it was. Yeah, 18 months I'd say. Right, what have we got? What's this question? How are you feeling after the win? I feel effing fantastic. That's how I feel. The team are awesome. That's what I'm saying.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
That would be telling. Of course it would be.
Things are looking up after last week, aren't they?
Yeah, we've definitely helped ourselves with the chassis.
Are you happy with your performance today?
I love this. The result wasn't ideal. We won the bloody race. I am very happy.
Appreciate your
I
time.
feel like king of the world right now. I feel like king of the world, and we're never going to win a race for the rest of the season. So look at that, Lando. Where are you now? Way miles away. We should have him beat here, I think. That should be ours. Team Acclaim. Look at that, nice little boost up to, well, closer to level 14. What about money? It's all about the money. Dollar. So there's that. What about the bonus money for the race win? Okay. Okay, no bonus money for a race win then. Gonna type somewhere on an angry Codemasters forum. It's not realistic. So 4 rounds left of the season. We've got a race win again. That's 2 now for the team. Both of them at Singapore. First one was in dry conditions, second one was in wet dry, so technically next year should be a full wet race and we can go and win that then. Right, department, what have we got then? So,
it looks like our driver has an issue. We need you to step in here.
Yeah, I assume you can have a little break. Everyone needs a break from time to time. Renew our sponsors. Did our research and development come in? That's something I need to know. Did it come in? I don't know, it hasn't. Hey, failed. Great, brilliant. That's what we needed. No, not durability. You utter wet salad. I want my aerodynamic upgrade. It's not going to come until the next Grand Prix after Japan, so America. That's fine. That's going to put us level on aero performance with Mercedes, which is cool. We still need to upgrade to level spec 3 for some of our stuff. For that, chassis. Require spec 3, require spec 3. Brake calipers aren't actually that big an upgrade. But it would put us level with Mercedes, so... And to be honest with you, 15% failure chance. And that's still going to come before America, so might as well upgrade that. Engine power, where are we with that? So we're 4th at the minute. So that's something to look at next. In fact, that's quite important because we've got Mexico after that. After America. So that's a big power track we'll need upgrades for. Right, okay, so let's advance. So I don't have enough money for Shumi's contract. I can't imagine that's going to take too long to sort out in terms of the 6 mil, so let's advance time.
We had a major issue.
We'll
on the
stop
production
it
line
there.
this week. So the entire development package for the weekend has failed.
So whilst
Any of the
Ollie
developments
rambles on
will
about
need to be
something,
ordered from
just
the
want to say
army
thanks
this
very
week.
much for watching as always. Race win, finally. Something goes our way in the championship, but in any case, wherever I might be in the big wide world, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next one.